Gnowbe will transform your next training or workshop. Use it to keep everyone organized and connect with your participants before, during, and after the training, whether you're running it in a virtual, in-person, or blended environment. Watch the following demo to learn more. So I'm going to share with you kind of two different ways that you can use Gnowbe for your training or workshop. The first way is if you're designing a training that you want your participants to go through completely on their own. So that's something where you just send them the link to the training, they just go through it in their own time, and then at the end they get a certificate. And then on your side, you can just see the data of how they did, their answers, and so on. The other way is if you're running a live workshop or training, whether that's on something like Zoom or in person, and some ways that Gnowbe can be a huge asset to you in those kind of situations. So I'm going to start here first with the asynchronous experience where the training is just designed and your participants go through it in their own time. And so here's an example. You just would create your training and send out the link, or you can also add on the back end or sell the link to join this training. And basically the participants would click on the link, they would take them to this program, and they just kind of start to click through it. So the cool thing about Gnowbe is it's designed to be mobile first, so they can go through this on their phone, wherever they are. It's also designed to be highly interactive, so you can have questions that they answer. You can do polls, you can do puzzles, you can have them upload videos and photos. And the really cool thing is it's also designed to be community-based. So once they type an answer, they can click this button to share it to the group wall. And when they do that, they can begin to see everybody else in their group's answers, and they can like and comment and message people. And so you really begin to build a community around that learning. And you can do really creative things like upload a picture that you drew, or upload a video of you doing this, practicing a sales pitch, whatever. And so it's cool because it kind of brings that training to life, even if they are just doing it on their own time. On the back end, you can see by user how much they've completed, whether they got their certificate, how long they've spent. You can actually see every person's answer to every question. If they uploaded videos, you can see them. So there's just such great data as well on the back end. And just really quickly too, I'll just show you how easy this is to create. So you just add sessions here on the left. Those are like your chapters. And then within each session, you just build out, these are like each page. And so these are all the options we have for those pages. You can record videos, you can add YouTube videos, you can make multiple choice, you can have them do short answer questions, upload videos, you can link to other websites, you can make quizzes. So just lots of really great options for that as you're designing your training. Now, the second thing I want to show you is how you can use it for a live event. And so this is actually, I just think, the coolest thing. So basically you can send out a link to your program before the event begins, and you can give them stuff to do to prepare. So they can do things like introduce themselves, read through the schedule, any kind of information that you want them to know, or prepare, whether that's a video to watch beforehand. You know, here's the Zoom link, here's the schedule, introduce yourself, upload a photo or a video, share your bio, upload it to the group wall, meet other people, even things like what's a question or what are you hoping to get out of this training? And then on your end, you can use that to prepare. Then during the workshop, so let's say you're running it over Zoom, you can present this part. And so you can put your content in here as if you would a PowerPoint, and then you can actually make it interactive. So you can do things like a poll. So if your participants are following along on their phones or on the screen, they can all be voting, and you would see real time as people click their answers to the polls. That's going to adjust real time, and you'll see what percentage of people are answering questions. If you have a question that you want them to answer, as you're presenting this, people could be typing their answers into the question box, and then when they click share to the group wall, actually real time, their answers will begin to pop up. So you can be like, wow, Selmer, great answer, I really liked how you, so you can be commenting as they're answering. So the cool thing about that too is this actually lets you have people both in person and even online going through it together at the same time. So I could be asking a question to the group, but then the online participants can be typing their answers and it can be popping up on the wall behind me. And so that's just a really great way that you can use Gnowbe even as a presentation tool during the workshop, or reference. Let's say you have an activity you want people to do. You can say, now go through the activity in your groups on your phone, and it can guide them through it all. So it replaces worksheets, it can replace PowerPoints, but you can also even embed right in here a PowerPoint or a PDF. So you don't even have to recreate it in the Gnowbe program, but it just is all in one place. And then lastly, you can even use it afterwards. So let's say the workshop ends and I can send a push notification right here through Gnowbe to all my participants saying, hey, reminder, please complete the post-workshop survey. And I can have questions like, what did you learn? And how would you rank this on a scale from 1 to 10? And collect that follow-up data. I can also be adding resources, and it's just great because then your participants can continue to reference this program even after it's over. They can still see the answers on the group wall. They can still continue to comment on things. And so you're just building a community that kind of even outlives that moment in time where you ran that training. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, please contact us. We'd love to set up a demo and walk you through this. Or you can always just create your account for free and start trying it out today. So hope that helps.